I'm standing here up to my waist, and it's even higher here. The snow is already piling up.
He drove away in the car to another place, into the wilderness. I'll think about it. Why? Yeah, it seems like just a little bit. I shined a little, and that's it. The coffin arrived.
Now we're going to do the finishing work here. We're planning that. Lydia was brought to the second floor.
It's also such a beautiful place here, parallel to our street.
Rooftop geomaster. I became... It just split in half, so I can't use the snowblower anymore.
He has speech problems. Now in March we're going to Kazan to see a doctor. I'm even scared of what will happen next. I will definitely tell you. Don't be too cocky. Good morning, let's go. Oh, good morning. I probably haven't heard birds scream like this for a month. They just sat on a tree and keep screaming, screaming, screaming without stopping. I've missed everything, really. I missed it. Really, this January I rethought a lot of things, maybe like each of us does sometimes, especially when it comes to horses. I rethought a lot about that too. I'm even scared of what will happen next. I will definitely tell you, but I changed my mind. I'll tell you everything. Sonia really wants to go for a walk, but there's nowhere to walk, not to walk, only around the village. Yes. Sonia wants to, but maybe it will get warmer by lunchtime, and we can go for a walk. Try to go into the forest. Maybe there are some paths. Yes, we'll go through the village and then into the forest. Sleep. The little bunny wants to. Oh, my little one, you're my little bunny.
You're my little bunny. Yes.
We have a little problem with Marek. If you can even call them little. I shared about this in my Telegram channel. No. That's how I shared it in my Telegram channel. Come join and follow the updates. I don't want to do it here. Talk about it, but... Yes, Marek and I have been having some problems.
So friends, I began cleaning the facade. Look how much snow there is. It's crazy. We already have snowdrifts almost up to the window. It's piled up so high. On this side. Subtitles by Dima Torzok. I'm clearing basically the airspace, and I'm clearing the vents. Everything is buried. All the vents, the chickens. Look, we let the chickens out, and they just chewed up all the insulation.
They crumbled it all up.
I need to walk all the way around the house because it's winter now, and we need our facade to breathe since there's a ventilation space here, but it's completely covered with snow just all the way around. So, if there are any vapors or moisture coming from the house, it just stays inside and can't go anywhere. That means the ventilation gap doesn't work at all because the air inside doesn't move. There's no airflow at all, so it needs to be cleared. That side is blocked too, and the back is terrible. I'll show you.
In the back, look what's going on. You can't see anything at all.
So the snow isn't just waist high right now as I'm standing here, it's up to my waist. Here the snow has piled up higher.
Subtitles by Dimitor Zok.
Subtitles by Dimitor Zok.
The kid isn't home? Yeah, I'm just lying on the bed, not doing anything, yeah. That's how lucky you are. More than anyone else, I don't have time to lie around. Today the child isn't home. He's at his grandmother's, so I'm going to do a deep cleaning now. We specifically bought this kind of door so we could wipe off the drawings. Seriously, that's exactly what we asked the seller, and he told us that this door's coating is special. Actually, you can easily clean off both markers and pencils. We have a small child, we have a dog, and the child walks barefoot on the floor. So I choose this kind of cleaning system for myself. Zeta M 2.0. Let's see what's inside. Oh, this must be a gift, I guess. Alright, so are we going to assemble this cleaning system now? Alright, the attachment.
Alright, dear friends, we've dug everything up here. We've dug everything up behind the house, even found the insulation. Look. Now this kind of insulation, wow, it's expensive. It was lying around here, I even forgot about it, can you imagine? And it spent the whole winter under the snow, through the rain and so on. It's still in pretty good shape, like these central pieces here, you could probably trim them a bit and use them somewhere because moisture hasn't affected them at all. And when I touch it, wow, the logs are still good even though this part here is a bit damaged, but still when I touch it, it's fine. If it was bad, it wouldn't feel like this. We have minus 30 degrees frost. For example, right here there's a crust, an icy one. It's soft here and otherwise it's soft. Looks like I need to save it, put it somewhere else away from the snow, let it lie there, probably put it on its side, so that if anything, or maybe not, but on its side so the moisture comes out of it. Although not from there probably, I'll put it like this first, let these sides thaw, so to speak. I left it outside carelessly. Should I bring it into the house? I don't know, maybe I won't be able to use it like this, or maybe we'll use it in the house. We'll see how it turns out. I dug out all the vents in the house, now everything is breathing normally again. Everything in the house is fine. Everything is good, the ventilation gap is working, so the facade is also breathing, everything is fine too. Look, the insulation was lying there, and the tile even came off of it. It looks like it got lifted up, and the tile separated. That's an unpleasant situation. The insulation was right here and lifted the tile. Alright, we'll glue it back in the summer. The main thing is not to touch it, or it'll chip off since it's frozen now. Alright friends, I'm walking with a shovel. Lara drove away and suddenly no one was there. Think about why. Because she got stuck. Here I am walking now. First, to look for the car somewhere over there, and second, to dig it out. Now I'm going to try to get out of the snowdrift. The roads aren't cleared. She even got stuck on it. She says she got a little snowed in and drove a bit into the snowdrift. The roads are bad. She says even the tractor can't clear the roads in our village anymore. Now they're waiting for the snowblower that's going to clear the village, but between the houses, once the village is cleared, there's nowhere to put the snow, nowhere to push it. The snowdrifts are higher than the tractor, that's how it is. We're walking. The road here is like this, about 20 centimeters, I guess. I'm standing in a rut. So basically, except for a Niva and SUVs, nothing else can get through here. No regular car will make it. The clearance just won't allow it. Basically, that's what can drive here. Ah, there's a car over there. That's our car. It drove right into a snowdrift, of course. So I don't know if I can get out without a shovel. No, well, she says it got stuck over there. That's it. We'll see. I need to dig out the rear wheel. It won't go otherwise, although I could try reversing. But she couldn't manage it. You can see she was spinning the wheels here, getting stuck. So we need to clear a path for the wheel here and here too. All right, let's dig a little bit. Okay, that's it. I've dug it out. Right down there, snow piled up, and the car was lying on its side right on the snow. Let's try to drive out now. What do we have here? Well, of course we could clear a bit more, but the Niva should be able to get through. Alright, let's go. We made it out. It's a real mess here, of course. Well, I shoveled a bit, threw some snow here, so if someone drives by, they won't get stuck in this trap too. I threw a bit of snow, and I cleared this built-up mound so that no one hits it with their bumper. Well, I don't know who would drive on a road like this. It's tough. Just now, as I was driving, you can see here I was slipping trying to get out of here, and apparently the handbrake froze up too. The handbrake froze, probably because I was spinning the wheels, and only then did I hear a sound. It seems the handbrake released. The handbrake was engaged and it froze. The wheels, they're all in the snow. Apparently snow got packed onto the brakes, melted, then froze, and that's why the handbrake acted up like that. Well, we made it out, thank God. Let's go home.
Because of all these snowfalls, the horses went out for a walk here for the first time. They have an old path. Look, Sasha cleared it. You can see, right? It's 1/2 meter deep here and over there. Look. Everything just broke down. Damn. The horses don't care at all. They just want some variety already. They're always sitting there in that little paddock. Of course they want to hang out, do something, maybe get up to some mischief. I hope they're here. They won't try to escape right here, but if they do, what can I do? Well, it's unlikely here, of course. You have to actually cross here, and it's really hard to walk through this snow. Still, it runs even at a gallop. The snow here seems to be soft. The one on top, I mean, there's more than 1/2 meter here. And there's also snow underneath, which is probably hard, and this soft layer holds you up. They're doing well, still running around, let them. There's a lot of space here. I just zoomed in now. Look how far away she is, so it's quite a large area here. It's just that I'm filming with a lot of zoom. To be honest, I'm actually a bit scared about what will happen when everything starts melting. I don't know where we'll all go. It's so nice. Sasha cleared it up. I'm telling you, in the village, there's nothing to do without a man. Please forgive me. If you don't have one, you need to look for one. If you do, you need to hold on tight. I'm joking, of course I'm joking, but still it's hard for a woman to handle such things. Obviously, everything else can be done. Here, the road is like this. Some people drive on these dogs. What are they called? Well, you know what I mean, winter equipment. It's a handy thing, by the way, and Sasha was clearing the snow. Oh my god, how the car goes, I can't remember. I can't even put 2 words together. I can't string 2 words together. That's it, horses. Now they'll be running around there, doing activities. They have a kindergarten there.
I'm on the 2nd floor. I'm about to start doing some renovations here. There's no light. I need to turn on the lamp now. We're going to do some finishing work here. We're planning what? At first I actually wanted to cover up this little beam here. It's sticking out about 5 centimeters, so I'll cover it somehow, and there will be a film. Basically it won't look nice. Now I've decided to run this film inside the beam because there's some space there, so we'll run the film through it and I'll sand down this beam. And we'll paint it the same color as these ones. They're also exposed, so they'll be the same color. Basically, we'll sand all of them, then paint them and choose the color. It'll probably be some kind of dark color too, because there will be light paneling here, so I think we should make them a dark color.
We need to figure something out with this one, do something with it, and with this one too.
Like how to hide it. We'll probably have to trim something here. Somehow like this. We'll probably have to cut this off too, and we'll recess it a bit into the insulation, and we'll also cut this up to the board. So we need to figure something out. It's foamed in, so it's really securely fixed. This is our main power entry into the house. I should have thought about this from the start, not when it came time to do the finishing work. Here I have the cable running right away. I decided to lay it like this from the start, so I don't have to thread it through later. It's much easier this way. Ran it right away. Done.
Playing.
That's all. We've done everything here, but this part bothers me. I need to think about what to do here. So here we have a wire going to the outlet. We thought it over and decided, because we'll most likely have a table standing here by the window. Later, in the future, we'll need an outlet here by the window, so we'll have to raise this wire. Well, I think 2 outlets will be enough in this room. The room is small. 1 outlet will be here by the window. The second one will be in this corner right here, because there will most likely be a bed or something else, and it will be convenient to have an outlet here. Right in this corner. That's it. No more are needed. And the fact is, there will always be a power strip like this at the desk.
You know, for the computer, and there will be some extra outlets there too.
Another thing, we're thinking about the color here. Everything will be covered with paneling. I'll paint these beams a dark color, and we'll need lighting here. We're thinking right here we have a beam running over there behind the film, and we're thinking that after we finish everything nicely, there will be a beam here too. And from this beam we're thinking to hang the chandelier down, leave it up there so it gives that kind of lighting, or lower it below the beams. If you already have a solution like this for those who have similar houses with these, roughly speaking, lintels with these kinds of exposed beams, do you have any advice? I've seen that some people hang things like LED strips right on these beams, or nice ones, or long lights, 1 light fixture on each beam. In principle, that would also look good. For example, if you have a long light fixture here, another long one here, and then 2 small lights above the bed as well. It would probably look nice.
No one really walks here anyway. I mean, where would you even walk? Only along the cleared path, like this. Sasha, look, he cleared it out so much it's crazy. See, there's really nowhere else to walk. There's just no way. How else would you go? Let's try. We found some skiers here, so Shunya... On the rope? Shunya would have skied with the skiers herself. Yeah, let's go, Lana. In the end, we didn't go into the forest. I got stuck up to my waist, and the skier went into the forest. But he has skis, you see, and Lana and I were waist deep in snow. And I'm not supposed to lift my legs high after the surgery, can you imagine? That's why we're walking here, look, along the village. The houses are pretty far away, so we'll just walk like this. Let Lana sniff some branches, and that's it. We'll go home. I'll make a little circle around this part of the village. No one lives in these houses yet. There's nobody here, not even any dogs, so let's go. Of course I can't let her off the leash. We'll only walk with the leash on. You see, she wants to walk and sniff everything too. Here, there are dogs running around. Oh, This is also such a beautiful place, parallel to our street. We know all the dogs here. A little further is our neighbor. He has a husky.
They are almost always locked up. He doesn't let them out without being there himself and doesn't just let them go like that. So when I walk, I know who I might run into. Then there's Jakey. He's actually our fiancée Lana. Lana loves Jack very much, so if they meet, it will be real love. And then further on, far away, there are a few more dogs living there. We don't go that way at all because there are also serious dogs there and they've already run away before. That's why I only walk where it's impossible to meet dogs that Lana doesn't like. So, dear friends, the gazelle has arrived, the delivery is here, the boards have been brought up to the second floor, 2 colors, this kind of oak and this kind of oak in general, 2 interesting colors like this. So, we'll be combining this kind of composition upstairs. Now we need to come here and carry everything to the house. The gazelle couldn't even drive up here. We barely managed it yesterday, I think. Yesterday, the snowblower, we were clearing the snow. I don't even know. There must be, like, the snowdrifts are over 1 meter high here already. The regular tractor couldn't handle it anymore, so we called in the snowblower from the district, and now it's all cleared, but it's rusted a bit now. So, what's next? We keep carrying things. We carefully teleported everything here onto the terrace. You can hear a bit of tiredness in my voice, but I carried everything. Now it's all here. As they say, this isn't the end yet. We still need to drag it into the house up to the second floor. So we've done about half the work. It can't just stay here. It's still below 0, nothing is melting yet. I put everything on pads, but tomorrow evening temperatures will be above 0. So, little by little, as they say, we need to haul them upstairs. That's how things are here. As you go up the stairs, there's this wall right away. Basically, we moved everything back there as far as possible. There are our slabs lying over there. Basically, we'll be closing off this wall here, just like when you go up the stairs, right here. As you go up, there's this wall. We'll close it off too. Then you come over here, there's another wall, and we'll close that one off as well. And the room will have different slabs. I'll show you that now. We decided that this would look much nicer because at first we thought about finishing everything with clapboard, but then we found these slabs and realized they would fit in perfectly. They also imitate wood and they look great. They'll blend in well with the overall background. So we have some of the slabs here and the other slabs are over here. So everything that was in that room we moved here. There's a lot of stuff and we don't know where to put it all. We made a walk-in closet, but all our things are in there. Clothes, bedding and so on. Everything is in there. All right, we put it away. Now we need to do something with all of this. We urgently need some kind of utility shed, some kind of outbuilding, so we can get rid of all these boxes and not have to store them in the house. Many people asked about the old snowblower, what happened to it, why I stopped using it to clear the snow. Here's the situation with that snowblower. Since many people are also choosing snowblowers for themselves, what I can say is that it's not a bad snowblower. It clears pretty well, but it's very powerful. It has a downside that ruins everything. Right now, with these kinds of snowfalls, I can't buy a single part for it. There's nothing, not even in stock, I mean, there's just nothing available. It seems they don't sell parts for this snowblower. It's basically disposable. If it breaks, that's it. Only the engine can still be repaired or replaced. For example, I had a pin break, the one that turns the belt and spins the auger. It just snapped in half. It's made of plastic and just broke right down the middle, and that's it. I can't work with the snowblower anymore. It's been, more than 3 weeks. Well, a month. I haven't been able to use it for a month. You can't find this pin anywhere. It has these jagged edges, it's unusual, and the pin itself, how can I put it? Well, it's not a regular one. Basically, there are special jagged guides, the same kind of jagged guides. I don't even know what they're properly called. There are special jagged ones for the belt. And also inside the holes that go in, yes, the holes in this pin are also jagged, but you can't find anything like that anywhere else. I've written to many companies. No, I've written to the manufacturers of this Kitam snowblower. Well, they haven't replied to me for a month now. I write to them and they say a specialist will contact you. I write again and they say a specialist will contact you. So it's already been a month. And then, honestly, if they do end up finding it somewhere from China or wherever and order it, by that time I just won't need it anymore. That's the situation. There are no spare parts available anywhere for this snowblower. For now, I'm clearing the snow with this little one, this battery-powered one. Of course, it can't handle old snow with some ice because it's not designed for that. For ice, you need a metal auger with serrations that will break up the ice and throw it out. For that, you need a special one. Even this one gets stuck. Basically, you need a proper, more expensive snowblower because you shouldn't compare a snowblower that costs 81,000 with a snowblower that costs less than 30,000 rubles. Everything's starting to get busy here again. I've become a rooftop workmaster. Well, the area here is already big for cleaning, and in a few days it'll be +1. I need to quickly remove the snow from the roof before it puts too much pressure and piles up. Then all of it will melt, then freeze again, so I need to clear it. Otherwise the layer is already so thick, it'll definitely bend the roof. After this melting is over, we'll get to work. I hope spring will come soon. Look at this huge snowdrift. Here's the snowblower next to this snowdrift. It's just insane. This snowdrift is even bigger than what I cleared with the shovel. It's just crazy. It's at least 200 meters. Unbelievable. This was just recently, right? In the last video, when I was clearing snow, actually in the video before last, I was shoveling snow, and now there's even more of it. That's it, we're done. The roof.
To clean?
Beautiful. And how much snow is on the chicken coop? Well, since it held up, I think it can last a couple more days. And then the temperature will be above 0, and I think the snow should fall off the metal roof by itself, hopefully, or I'll help it. At least the roof will be better. Well, in general, the heat should do something to the metal roof, but here the heat will just make it denser and it will break through this roof, the covering. Because here the slope is very small, the angle is very low, so we need to clean it urgently. Last time I shoveled for a couple of days because it was pretty hard, plus I had some other work to do, but this time it was quick done in one day and turned out pretty well. Of course, it's much easier to clear snow with a snowblower, but I wish it was a bit more powerful so the job would go faster, as they say. But it's a problem to get a heavy snowblower up onto the roof. I've seen people use all sorts of things, different boards, lifts, you name it, to get them up there. On large farms, using a snowblower is much easier for clearing snow than using a shovel. They already use those devices there, and for household chores I think they're pretty good too.
We're getting ready to go to the city. Again, it's just snowing heavily here. We're going to pick up August. He has speech problems. In March, we're going to Kazan to see a doctor. We'll visit an audiologist. For now, we're treating him and waiting. His speech is recovering, but very slowly. And it only makes sense to go to a speech therapist who works with speech and speech defects after the audiologist gives us the go-ahead.
And we have the conclusion.
He doesn't have hearing loss right now. Maybe he needs a hearing aid, maybe not, we don't know.
For us, the child can already hear well.
But we don't really know. Before we found out that he had hearing loss in both ears, we had no idea that he couldn't hear us. That is, visually, it's impossible for a non-specialist to understand, so we also don't know the current level of hearing loss, or if it's even there, so for now we are just waiting for March and then we'll go. Oh, I didn't record it. Can you say it again?
Even though it's very hard, I'll say it again.
Why are you doing this? I don't want to drive at all right now. I haven't driven in a long time, probably a week. I haven't been behind the wheel. I don't want to rush just yet.
It's like nobody's been driving. Everything's clogged up.
Except for us. Does anyone even move around here? No, yeah, he just sits there. We call the neighbor at 2 in the afternoon and he's sleeping, doesn't go anywhere apparently. Oh gosh, it's so narrow really. Can you imagine meeting a car right now? There are pull-offs here, thank God. The tractor will make them. This is how many times Sasha is cleaning the window, because it's snowing and icy outside. I don't even know, it's a snowstorm. Can you imagine it's already 4:30 and it's still light outside? It's amazing. Hi, tell me, when we're visiting, what's going on with us? Where is he? Again? Hi, tell me. So, we're going home?
Home.
We probably could have gone for a walk, although, you know, Matet, I really enjoy walking. We decided to go home since we have to drive on the highway while it's still light. So, life in the village is like that. You have to adapt to the weather. You have to somehow just live through it.
Unless you have a tractor or a tank.
Yes.
So,
have a great day, everyone. I wish you all good health. Thank you for watching this video. I wish you all good luck, love, and health.
to everyone.
Bye, kisses. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.